Welcome to this video on creating a project with Health and Safety Xpert. In this video, I'll give you a tour of the options on the main menu, and then I'll show you how to start a project. I'll talk you through inputting your project details and importing your company logo to appear on your health and safety documents. I'll start by showing you the buttons on the main menu. Click New Project to manually create a new health and safety project. We'll come back to this in a moment. Click Open Project to open an existing project, or alternatively, click on a project in the list of recent files. Click Estimator Express Import to bring in the data from an Estimator Express estimate. The list which appears shows all of the estimates currently in Estimator Express on this computer. When you import a job from Estimator Express, Health and Safety Xpert automatically selects relevant documents based on the build phases in the job. It also imports your client's details and site address. I'll close out of this for now, but if you want to know more about importing an estimate from Estimator Express to create your health and safety project, take a look at the video called Importing a Health and Safety Project from an Estimate. Click Help and Videos to view help videos and other help resources on the internet. Click Backups to back up your health and safety data. The backup option does not back up your health and safety projects. It's a backup of the details stored within the software, for example contact details and changes you have made to the documents. The Restore option allows you to import this backed up data. This is helpful if you have multiple licenses of the software and you want to move data between the different installations. You can also use the Restore option if you want to reinstall your software on a different computer. It saves you having to re-import all the data. When you click Backup and then Next, you can then select the folder you want to save your backup in. Then select whether you want Health and Safety Xpert to back up automatically each time you close the software. This is the recommended option and the software defaults to this option. You can select to do a manual backup. Simply select the manual option and the software will back up when you click the Backup button. The final option on the main menu is the Health and Safety e-learning training with certificates. This takes you to our online health and safety courses. These courses give you certification for a range of different aspects of health and safety, from asbestos awareness, working at height, manual handling, PPE, CDM awareness and many more. You can study online at your own pace and achieve certification which meets statutory training requirements. Finally, from the main menu, you can update your registered user details. Simply click on your details and type in any changes you need to make to your registered details. Now let's create a new project from scratch. Click New Project. Next, select a project template from the list. Choose from apartment build, conservatory, extension, garage conversion, house, loft, and so on. Click on the project template you want to use and click Next. Now review the build phases that are going to be included in the health and safety project. The relevant documents, including risk and cost assessments, will be selected based on the build phases in the work being undertaken. You might need to remove some build phases. As standard, Health and Safety Xpert includes different build phases for different construction methods. For example, if you're constructing traditional masonry walls, you can remove the phases for ICF walls, SIPS walls and roof, and timber frame, and so on. You might also need to add some build phases to your project. For example, if you're installing a conservatory as part of a larger extension, then you'll need to add the conservatory installation build phase. Once you're happy with the selected build phases, click Next. Now give the project a name. This could be the client name or the site address. Next, check the file location where the project will be saved. By default, your health and safety projects will be saved in the My Health and Safety Projects folder in Documents. You can change this if needed by clicking on the Browse button. Once you've done that, click Finish. This takes us to the project detail screen of Health and Safety Xpert. The project detail screen is the home screen of your software. You'll see on the bottom half of the screen there are links to several useful HSE documents, including the HSE F10 notification and the COVID-19 notice to display in your workplace once you've completed your COVID-19 risk assessment with your software. Now let's fill out the project details. You'll see we've already completed the project name, and we can add a project reference. This could be a number, a house number, whatever is relevant to you. Now you need to fill in the details of the various duty holders. First, fill in the client details. You can either select a contact from the drop-down box if you've already added them, or you can add a contact using the Contact button. Click Add to add a new contact. You can now enter a new contact, type in the full name of the client, fill in the job title and company if it's for a commercial client. Of course, if it's a domestic client, you can skip these fields. Now fill in the various telephone fields. And complete the address fields. Finally, select a category for this contact. Client has been selected automatically, but in some circumstances you might want to select multiple categories for a contact. For example, if you add a contractor who is also the designer and the health and safety director, you would tick the relevant 3 categories. Once you're happy with your contact details, click OK. Select this contact, click OK, and you'll see they now appear as the client in the Project Details tab. Now select the site address. If the site address is the same as the client address, you can of course select the same contact. Alternatively, to add in a separate address, click Contacts and then click Add. The building company will usually be yourself, and these details are pre-filled by Health and Safety Expert. Alternatively, you can select or add in the relevant contact here. The Health and Safety Director will probably be someone in your company. I'm going to edit this person so that they're set to be Health and Safety Director. Next, we look at the Principal Designer. The Principal Designer could be the architect, or if you're a design and build firm, it may be yourself or someone in your company. I'm going to add in my architect. Check the category is correct. Click OK, and then OK to add them into your project. Remember, once you've added a contact, they'll then be available to select in the future. You'll find that the first time you use the software, you'll be filling in quite a lot of contact details, but if you regularly deal with the same people, you'll only have to enter their details once. The principal contractor is likely to be yourself, or if it's a third-party contractor, again you can add them in. I'm going to open up this contact and set them to the contractor category as well. Next, we've got the default risk assessor. The default risk assessor automatically appears in the Assessor section of all risk assessments. If one person in your company has responsibility for carrying out the majority of risk assessments, add their contact details here. It'll save you having to fill out the assessor every time. Finally, select your local HSE. Click on the Contact button, and you'll see that all of the UK's HSEs are already saved in the list. Locate your local HSE, and then click OK to select it. So that's all of the duty holders completed. One final thing you need to do before reviewing your health and safety documents is to import your company logo. You'll see a preview of your logo on the right hand side. Click Browse, browse your computer for your company logo, click to select it, and then click Open. You'll be asked if you want to use this logo for all future projects. If you do, click Yes. If you click No, it will only be used in the current project. So that's how to set up a new project from scratch. Over to you. Click the New Project button to create a new health and safety project and add your project details and company logo on the Project Details tab. Next, take a look at the video on completing your health and safety policy to begin reviewing your health and safety documents.